So, what have I been buying lately whilst the Pokemon market has been going? Let me show you. Hello guys, how are we doing? So, my name's Matty from Clearway Collectibles, if you don't already know that. But I've been in the hobby since 2019, so for the last 6 years, I've been pretty much buying and selling Pokemon cards, and I love it. I love the hobby. I've been building up my own collections. I've got like pretty much a silly amount of Pokemon cards in my collection, but I love it, and it's never ending, and it's gonna keep growing and growing and growing. In the last couple of weeks, I wanna show you what I've been buying and why I've been buying it. It's one of those things, I'm picking up stuff every week and then selling it on the live streams as well. So it's one of those. It's not everything, because a lot of the stuff is either at grading or I've already sold it, but I do kind of still want to show you what I've been picking up and why I've been picking stuff up. So let's get into it. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably noticed the card market's been going a little bit crazy. Whilst it has, I've been trying to pick up some deals and also looking at certain sets that I think are worth picking up now before it probably goes up even more. First up then, we have our binders. Now, pre-warning, inside these binders, most of the sets have been sold off already, but it was full with base set, jungle, fossil, etc. So this is the stuff that we've got left over that we are keeping. So we did spend roughly about 1,500 on 2 binders, but they were full. So let me show you what we've got left over and what we're keeping. And as you can see, we've got some of the hollows, some really, really nice ones as well. We've even got the Zard. Oh. Now the condition on some of these are actually so nice. Now this is the Charizard, and that is the back of the Charizard as well. So yeah, really, really clean hollows. So this one is going to be kept for obvious reasons. Now, I kind of want to keep this for like my personal collection, but obviously we do have the Team Rocket set on its way after Battle Partners, so we kind of got to keep it for that. So as you can see, we've got most of the hollows there. We've got the non-hollows as well. And then all of these are pretty much like near mint. Odd ones might be like played, but we picked this up like the full set for like a really good price. Now there was, like I said, there was other sets in this like jungle, fossil and whatnot, but this is the ones that we kind of just left. So where is it? Here we go. So we do have a first edition Gym Challenge set. We did sell off our Gym Heroes set. We had a full Gym Heroes set, and we had a portion of sort of like the Gym Challenge set in Unlimited, but this is our first edition Gym Challenge. So yeah, it's crazy actually. I'm super happy I kept this one because I mean, I love the cards. I think they're so nice. When we were selling them on stream the other day, honestly, like really nice. So this is like pretty much going to be kept as well. Lieutenant said just Pikachu, like again, all of these are going to be pretty minty. So that's the first binder that we've kept, obviously Team Rocket and then our Gym Challenge. And then what else is left in this one? I think I've kind of forgot, to be honest. We did have base set in this, and then we had jungle. So this, okay, yeah, so we've got our first edition jungle. Now, there's no hollows in this one, by the looks of things. We didn't really have any hollows in this one, but we did have hollows, obviously, in the other sets. And then we've kind of got these ones, but they are all first ed. They are all clean. Obviously, we've got the Pikachu there, which is really nice. And then again, like pretty much like as clean as you're going to find them at the moment without them being graded or something. So pretty happy with that. Let me have a little look. We'll see what else I feel. Another set. Here we go. So we got Fossil First Ed as well. So the Fossil First Edition. We do have the Dragonite there as well. We've got these other ones with no hollows. We did have the hollows in sort of like normal, unlimited, but yeah, we've got the First Ed right there. So I kind of wanted to keep hold of some of the first edition ones just because I think they're more expensive, but I think they're more better to keep a hold of. And then we should have, yeah, we do. So this is going to be the first edition Team Rocket now. So we've got our first edition Team Rocket. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hollows left for that one. But then we do obviously have some non-hollows here as well, first ed. So we're keeping these obviously for the Team Rocket release. That is definitely going to be something that we keep hold of for that. Whether we sell them, I'm not sure yet, because Team Rocket is an amazing set. And I kind of do want to keep some of these for myself. So whether I keep the first edition, sell the Unlimited, or just keep both, just because I think it might be a good investment. That was the 2 binders. We spent 1,500 when they were full. So that was cool. We did have some extra additions with that, like some other little off singles, but yeah, that was just like little unlimited ones and basically just bulk stuff. So that was the binders there. Now, after the binders, we have picked up a Charizard UPC. Now, we think we got this for £150. One of the reasons that we picked this up is because they are starting to climb quite quickly, which is surprising to some people, but obviously it does have the Evolving Skies packs in there, which is the one thing that makes them pretty expensive, but also as well, the Charizard are starting to go up in price, which is no surprise to me because most of the time, like in the future, Charizard cards, no matter what, normally tend to rise. So that is obviously Sword and Shield UPC. These were going pretty cheap back in the day as well. But luckily I managed to pick one of these up. That is just going to be a sat on and then sold when the price is right. Next up is going to be some booster packs. So we did get some vintage Japanese booster packs. This set, the Neo Discovery set, has a Moonbryon in it. It does have one of the Umbreons in it. So I think this set is definitely slept on right now. So yeah, we picked up a couple of these. I think they're going to be worth it to sit on these as well and sort of see where that goes. Anything vintage, I think, is pretty undervalued for kind of what you can get, and especially in sets like this where you're guaranteed a holo in every pack. After that, we picked up a couple of slabs. We picked up a single as well for the PC, and it was the Alakazam Gold Star. Now, this Alakazam Gold Star is in pretty nice condition. It's not going to be like a PSA 10 or nothing like that, but the front on it is amazing. So I wanted to make sure when I was getting it that the front is really nice, because I want to do obviously my own little like minty set, but obviously mainly like the front being super mint and like centering being quite nice. So this was a good pickup. I think I picked this up for about $3.50. So I'd say it was a pretty good price for that one. Next up, we picked up one of the Web Series cards. Now, we do have the Blastoise and the Venusaur from when we went to London Card Show. And I thought, you know what, I mean, I wasn't really looking to like finish the set or do all the holos, but I think we're going to do it in PSA 10. So it's going to be an expensive journey, that one. See how we get on this year with it. But we did pick it up, and as you can see, look at that tail. The tail has such a nice swirl on it. It's like insane. So we picked that card up because of that swirl, to be honest, as well. That was definitely the selling point. Now, we also have been picking up some different alt arts. Now, these aren't all of them. We managed to pick up a few of these, the Blaziken VMAXs. I think any alt art, like from VMAX Climax, V-Star Universe, stuff like that, and PSA 10s, are pretty good pickups if you can get them for like £35, £40 per 10. I think that's super, super worth it. As well as all that, we picked up an Eevee Heroes box. Now, as well as our one Eevee Heroes box, we didn't just get one. We got a case of Eevee Heroes. So this right here is probably one of the most expensive purchases we made in the last like 2 weeks or so. It's a full seal case of Eevee Heroes. We did get it from a very trusted seller locally as well, which is amazing. So that is 13 boxes there, including this one, of Eevee Heroes. Now, one of the main reasons why I've picked up Eevee Heroes, and I've only been picking them up, we've been getting them for about £300 per box. The reason that I've been doing that is because I think if you look at the price on the Umbreon, obviously the Moonbryon, PSA 10, stuff like that, it's unbelievable. All of the other alt arts are starting to go up as well. It's probably the best time to buy. At £300 a box right now, I think these could definitely like double. If the Evolving Skies boxes are the price that they are, if the Moonbryon price is going up and all the other evolutions are going up in this set, it's only a matter of time when people start to realise, hang on a sec, I can buy the boxes at this price, open them, and the cards that are hit and grade are pretty much going to be worth it. So yeah, there becomes that balance where it doesn't make sense for the boxes to be as low as what they are, and then the top hits in the box, obviously being the price that they are, kind of help the box price go up. So yeah, £300 a box for all these, I think that's well worth it. So we did spend, what, I think it was like $3,600 on the case, because there's 12 boxes in a case, and then obviously £300 on this box. I'd say that was a pretty good buy. I'm very, very happy with that, especially with someone who already had Eevee Heroes boxes. It was nice to obviously get a load more and sort of have some as a bit of an investment as well. So after all that as well, we have been picking up some singles. Now, this is not everything we've been basically picking up. Most of our cards, like our Umbreons, everything else, all the Terra Festival cards, are currently at CGC, but this is kind of like the leftovers that we have left. Now, this is some of the stuff that might be going to tag grading as well. And then we've just got like some bits that we've been picking up, like alt art as well from 151. I think at the moment 151's a little bit slept on still. Obviously the 25th anniversary stuff is starting to rise as well. And then any alt art and tag teams, if you can get a hold of them right now, I feel like they're a really good buy. So it has been a bit of a mad time to be in a hobby right now because everything is climbing, so it's hard to kind of find what to buy. Now, personally for me, I'm trying to pick up cards like alt art from specific sets. Now, Terra Festival is always going to be a tough one. With any new set, it's going to be tough. I would never recommend buying anything like from the new set at release or even close to release. Like, I'd probably give it at least a couple of weeks for everything to be ripped open, everyone trying to sell the singles, and then the prices do tank a lot quicker. And then obviously then the English start to catch up, and then when the English set comes out, the prices kind of go up a little bit. If the hit rates are terrible like they were with Prismatic Evolutions, Terra Festival cards obviously flew up because of that, so it was kind of a good thing. But again, I think a lot of people now are starting to rip that open because of that, and then everything starts to go down more again then. So there's always that like point where it's like a sweet spot where you can kind of catch it. But personally for me, if everyone's chasing one specific set, I'll try and go for like the other set that people aren't looking at, like 151, or like, you know, other alt arts or different things that like people aren't thinking of right now, like those packs, like those booster packs with like, you know, Umbreon in or whatever. If you've got Moonbreons skying, right, and you've got certain sets that have Umbreons in it that are like OG Moonbreons and they're like still cheaper than like a modern Umbreon, and then most of the time I'm just thinking it's probably worth me picking them up, may as well, and then hopefully they do go up. Now obviously this is just a guessing game at this point as well. Sometimes you kind of got to have a little bit of experience in the hobby. I've been doing this obviously since 2019, so I've been there with the boom of COVID, so I saw that, I was going through that, and I sort of experienced sort of after that what went down and why and stuff like that as well. So I remember even Eevee Heroes went up and skied even when it got released, and then did tank. We had a massive low and now it's on its way back up, which didn't surprise me. So one recommendation I would always say, guys, is first of all, buy what you like, buy what you know, or just buy sets that you think, you know what, I don't mind if I have hold of it. Like, I'm not a big English collector, but I mean, having something like this, I don't mind if I've got a couple of them, because I mean, I don't mind the Charizard cards in there, and it's got some nice packs in there as well, but also I just like the artwork. I like the design of a box like this. It's not too bad. It could be displayed, so that isn't too bad either. But again, everything else like Eevee Heroes, all the Neo Discovery packs, all the singles that I've picked up, these are cards that I wouldn't mind being stuck with, and that is something that is massively important. So just keep an eye on that as well. Just obviously don't go out buying like 20 million different ETBs because you can get them super cheap, or Obsidian Flames booster boxes because you can get them super cheap, and then being sat there with like, yeah, sets that you just don't like and boxes that just don't go up in value because everyone decided to do the same thing. I'm not saying, by the way, that they're not good investments. They might be. Honestly, a lot of these sets that you just underestimate the most can just sky as well. It's honestly just a guessing game, but like I said, buy what you like and buy what you don't mind being stuck with as well. It's easy then. I'd love to know in the comments what you guys have been picking up. If you found any sort of deals, if you think, you know what, this set's been worth buying, whatever it might be, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.